Hello everyone and welcome back to Macro Day here on Scriptcase by Jamie. And today we're going to explore the SC warning macro. This macro plays a crucial role in controlling the display of warning messages within your Scriptcase applications, which can of course be pretty useful during development and also when preparing your application for production. So let's dive in and see how to use this macro to manage warning visibility effectively. So before we start, as usual, I will be jumping into what the purpose of this macro is, if you didn't get that already. So of course it has a specific function and of course a very specific usage, let's say. So the function would be, it dynamically controls the display of warning messages that of course occur due to issues like referencing maybe non-existent variables or maybe accessing undefined array indices. Any of those can be the case. And the usage, well, it is pretty useful or vital, should I say, to us developers during the debugging phase. And it is also very essential for creating a cleaner user experience in production by maybe suppressing some of those unnecessary warnings that users may still receive. Now, how we compile this macro is very easy. It's sc_warning, and with that, of course, we need to spell it correctly. And then with that, we can indicate equals and off. And just like that, we have switched off all of the warning messages. And of course, if we want them on, we just say on. And then the warning messages will, of course, be displayed. It's pretty straightforward and, of course, very easy to use. And you may want to use this with some conditions. So in that case, well, maybe you would like to say, if my platform is maybe within, say, I don't know, maybe a certain domain or whatever it is you want. In this case, we can just say maybe our app mode, because we may have a specific mode for our applications. And well, that equals then, well, development. Okay, and then if we are within the development, well, then of course we can apply our warnings. And then maybe else, well, again, we need to spell that correctly. And then we can maybe apply an else in there and then add an SC warning. And that will then equal on or off or whatever you are wanting there. So here in this case, we have for development on. So now we go off. And of course, that will then disable the warnings for your project when it is live. Now, it is, of course, important here to set our variable, our app mode, which now is in development. And then when it is live, maybe we would want to change that variable or global even to maybe not to be development, maybe production. And then with that, your platform is live, your application is live. You will not be displaying warning messages to users unnecessarily. And of course, when you are debugging, you will have the warning messages you are needing. Now, in many cases, you may think that the warning messages are all of the warning messages, but they are not. So in those cases where you have a field or a variable or an array, and you may be missing a little bit of data along the way, in those cases, well, you would receive a warning message telling you that data or that field, that variable, whatever it is not available. And in that case, a warning message would pop up. And then with this macro, you can hide or suppress those messages during the production phase or when your applications are live and your users are using them, because in many cases, you may not actually need those warning messages. So, well, that's pretty much it, isn't it? It's pretty straightforward. So using the SC macro is critical for us developers looking to maintain a professional appearance maybe within your applications, and of course when it comes to production, while still having access to detailed debugging information maybe during development or during some other phase that you have built in. And with that, well, it's a wrap on the SC warning macro. As you can see, it's an incredible useful tool for managing how warning messages are displayed within your Scriptcase applications, helping you to keep the user interface clean and, of course, professional when it matters most. Now, if you found this tutorial helpful, you know what to do. And with your thoughts or questions, be sure to, well, post them below. And if you manage to use the warning messages in your applications, or should I say, if you manage your warning messages, then of course, again, let me know below. Share your experience. Stay tuned, of course, for more Scriptcase tips and tricks right here at Scriptcase by Jamie, showing you the best and even, well, the worst of Scriptcase.